This is the new Toyota Tacoma, and it is very far from perfect. We've owned it for almost a year now, and overall it's been a really good truck. But today we're going to talk about 4 things that I hate about it. And the last thing is one that's a little bit less talked about, but it's been a bigger problem for me. Before we get into the video, please consider giving this video a like if you like it so far or at the end. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It would help me out a ton. All right, let's get into it. The first thing I hate about the new Toyota Tacoma is the space. Yes, it is a mid-sized pickup truck, but I feel like a lot of the compartments in here are a lot bigger than they need to be, and that results in a lot less leg room for the passenger and a lot less room in general to operate in. But it does give you more space to put things in, so that just comes to show that you can't really have everything. There's always going to be some trade-offs. The second thing I hate about the new Toyota Tacoma is the visibility. The front windshield is pretty small, but you get used to it. But the view from like the rear passenger seats when you're looking over your shoulder and stuff is not that good. So it's a good thing that this car has a pretty good blind spot monitor system. And the third thing I hate about the new Toyota Tacoma is the engine. And this is probably the most generally disliked thing about this truck. It's got that turbocharged 4-cylinder that is supposed to be more efficient, more powerful and everything, but it's really not. And it is pretty quick, especially in sport mode, but that turbo lag can get pretty annoying. And it definitely does not get you any better MPG than the last one. Like I said, we only get like 16 to 18 miles per gallon on this truck. And the idea of having a truck with a 4-cylinder rather than a V6 or a V8 kind of makes you lose some brownie points. And the last thing that I hate about the 2025 Toyota Tacoma, at least in this particular trim, which is the TRD Sport, is that the key fob does not come with a button to open up the tailgate with. And yes, I'm aware that's kind of like a first world problem kind of thing, but when you're paying this much for a truck, you kind of expect that. And it's pretty handy when like I'm carrying groceries and stuff. I just tap this open and then I can just put as many groceries as I can or whatever I'm carrying. It's just nice to be able to have that button. And unfortunately, this truck doesn't have it. It's been one of those things that's bugged me about it lately. But yeah, overall, it is a pretty good looking truck. It's very capable. It can actually tow quite a bit too. And hopefully in the long run, it's pretty reliable since it's a Toyota. But yeah, if you're thinking of buying this truck, make sure you keep these things that we talked about today in mind. And that'll be it. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this truck. Would you buy it? Do you have it? Let me know if you guys have the same issues with it or if you actually love those things, any of that. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.